Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Gemini reading. I've laid out the African Tarot along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Crow Tarot, and I will finish up with a couple of oracle cards. I will be doing an extended reading, and I'll include the link in the description box below. I usually announce that in the end of the reading as well. I also will include the familiar ask. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. However, I know that it is not appropriate or helpful to do that at the beginning of a reading before you've even seen whether it resonates with you or whether you want to make any of those choices. Bottom line, I will repeat it at the end, but I do appreciate the time that you spend with me, and that's what's important, as well as all the support that you all give to me in so many ways. So your overall energy, Libra, for this full moon in Gemini reading is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about a decision you're preparing to make, and you are really contemplating this as a spiritual choice. You're turning your desire, a passion, a skill set outward to the world in a way that allows you to manifest this according to inspiration, according to your ability to motivate yourself to, with courage, with bravery, with clarity, that what you have deserves to be in the world, deserves to be offered to others in a way. So you're making a decision. You may have received an offer. You may be deciding about a new job, a new way to do something important, some critical activity. You are desiring to grow and expand. You're not comfortable in the familiar setting that you've been. And so this is an exciting decision, something that you're excited. You may be a little bit fearful or intimidated, a little expectant or anxious about this decision, but you overall feel clear and in alignment with who you actually are. This represents a kind of new adventure for you. And in the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the Five of Pentacles. This is about a change that this decision is going to affect in concrete ways. I'm sensing that this change, perhaps this new job, this new direction, a new position within an organization, allows you to change an old set of values, a way that you have been undervaluing your skills, your efforts, or your resources, a way that you have allowed yourself to be limited or as a result of some kind of labeling or conditioning you received, some way in which your family or friends estimated your capacity as being inadequate, not quite enough. You had in the past internalized that, and you're now understanding that in fact you are not limited to a marginal place at the table, that you are, in understanding your value, present and desirous of all that your efforts are worthy of. And this is really moving outside of this familiar set of values and circle of associates who you understand no longer can give you the support that you desire or that you need. Excuse me. This is also about your ability to ask for help and understand that you're deserving of that help. To not be satisfied with a no among your familiar circle. And so this can impact any negotiations that you may be undertaking as you consider a change, a move, or a decision. In the first house, we have the Three of Pentacles. And there's a sense here that you are building something new, that you are actually entering into a collaboration, a group, a team where the goal is excellence, to create something, to build something of beauty, of lasting value, of long-term usefulness. Through the efforts of each member here, you are equally joined to elevate something that has been some service or product. And each member of this team is able to engage at their level of strength or skill, and each member is taking equal responsibility for the success of your endeavor. But this indicates an auspicious new beginning among those like-minded team members who share your vision. In the fourth house, this is the house of your history, your family, your rootedness, the Eight of Swords. You are in the process of, perhaps as a result of this marginalization you've experienced, a kind of overthinking of or recycling the experiences of being refused support in the past. The things that you've had to learn as a way to build your way out of this box that you feel you've been put in, you have recognized that you have been limited. You are restricting yourself at this point through your own acceptance of the limitations that others have defined you by. You're now in a position to really review these, to cut them away. But it does require this recognition that the old values, the old box, the old label is no longer conducive to the promise that is available to you on this new adventure as part of this new creation. However, you do continue to recycle these experiences through yourself, through your personal memory. And this is not an uncommon dynamic when one comes to realize that the sense of limitation that they express, that they experience in their life, ultimately comes through them as a result of a conditioning that they received. It's a buying into this limited worldview, this lack of value that has been ascribed to you. And this discourages, this is encouraging you to review this, holding on to feelings of resentment and anger that ultimately can feel like a sense of anxiety in looking towards this decision, anxious that you're going to recreate this old paradigm again, maybe anxious that your team or the resources you're negotiating for will be denied you because they have in the past. This is a sense here of not letting go of these negative experiences of limitation because you're overthinking it. You're not in the present. You're not seeing the fire and the inspiration that is you are seizing, you are attempting to seize, and that is in fact helping you to focus on this new creation, this new project. In the seventh house, we have, in the house of your significant relationships, we have the Nine of Pentacles, a beautiful card indicating that beyond this anxiety, you have actually achieved a state of independence. It has been hard won. You have worked hard for what you have, and indeed, beyond this agitating about the way in which you have experienced authority in your life, the way you may have experienced a lack of value in your past. You have already exploded this paradigm in your quest, in your successful journey to independence, to economic, financial independence. You have cultivated your skills, your own garden, your space to create stability, to create security, to create pleasure in the abundance that you have been able to manifest for yourself. This indeed puts you in the place of this beautiful investment in yourself, which this new project reveals. That you understand that you can invest in this project, in this collaboration, in this effort without undermining the resources and the stability that you already have earned for yourself. So this is a beautiful validation of and through your relationships with yourself and with others, that you have the sense of protection and integrity that you need to invest responsibly with others for a shared goal. And you are able, through your actions, to dispel this old story of oppression that you've experienced, allowing yourself to release this anxiety around limitation, being undervalued. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles in the 10th house with the High Priestess in the 9th house and the Death card in the 11th house. This is beautiful. So part of the box that has been labeled, you have been labeled in, part of the story that has been told to you about yourself is now being inspired in a much more profound way by your ability to mine your memories, to review your experiences with a view to the pieces, the gifts about yourself, about who you are, about your strengths, to recognize that you are more than the story that's been told about you to date. And actually reviewing your memories, going back through your life, there's actually a way that your self-knowledge has built a sense of wisdom. And that wisdom is what is encouraging you to recognize the sky is the limit. There is no limit. The story you've been told is a story that you are now changing through your greater appreciation of who you are, what your mission is, what your capacity is, tapping into that relationship with yourself where you have tapped into your dreams, your potential, which is limitless. And that is part through your inspiration, through your aspirations, through your hopefulness, your faith in yourself. You are discounting the story and moving instead to this place where you are manifesting this sense of abundance on your own terms, and you are reinvesting in yourself in a way that produces this limitless abundance. This has been a process of phenomenal change, and there may have been the literal passing of a family member, an authority figure in your life, a boss, or a significant destruction of a structure that contained this sense of limitation. So something may have changed in your job, in your school, in your training program, something that contained this limited sense of self has been, you are releasing. You're letting this go. You're recognizing that this has passed away, not only literally, but in its relevance to your life, so that you no longer see yourself or others in this very limited way. And you're actually turning the sense of being on the margin as being an opportunity or an access to the diversity, not only the diversity of your abilities, but to the diversity of the world and the way that difference can be utilized and built upon as a valuable resource. This is really overturning your worldview and allowing space for this new, more empowered sense based on your own efforts, your own vision of worth, your own ability to generate new ideas in collaboration with others rather than in response to an expectation from authorities. I'm hoping that this has been supportive, helpful to you, that you're resonating with this, Libra. If so, please like this video, share this with someone who may find it useful. Comment below, as I, again, always appreciate your comments, and subscribe to my channel. And I've pulled perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And as I pull a Language of Flowers card for you, be aware that I'm going to create an extension by building on this horoscope wheel. And I hope that you will join me there. It will be attached in the link in the description box below, and perhaps there will be a link at the end of this video. And I've pulled the geranium, and the key word is virility. Shake it up a little. You've got this. I love that. So thank you again. If this is where we part, thank you for your time. Until next time, namaste.